Hey everybody, it's Brittany, and sorry I was gone last week. I had a breast reduction surgery, so I wasn't even allowed to lift my hands waist high. So yeah, so now I have some more movement. So this is my mapping assignment. When it comes to mapping, it makes me think of how there are so many outside distractions that pretty much take away your focus or that need your attention. So, of course, my ultimate goal, one huge goal right now is school and completing everything and being able to obtain a master's degree in social responsibility and sustainable communities and a certificate in women and gender studies. So this is my creative Pisces way, which is very sad to all Pisces out there. I'm sorry. Basically, my confusion on my future, getting to graduation, and how to have room for all of my interests and the hiccups that I have endured that have recently affected me. Well, here's a little bit about me. That's me. I'm Brittany. Hi. And for starters, I have 2 doggies. They're their bones and food. And they actually are. That's Pudge. He's going to snore through the whole thing. And that's Bella. And I am also married to a soldier in the Army. There's our name. Well, his name first, and then my ring. I am currently working at a bank. That's my wallet and my checkbook. And I am also working as a manager of a restaurant. Also, as of right now, I am in school. Here's my laptop and a couple of books from the 520 course. Another thing about me is that I am interested in something completely different from, I would say, sustainability in a way. And I'm not exactly sure how to get to the end of my road in combining them. I think that, we as people, it's very important to not just be stuck on one thing. I have interests in other things, so I want to somehow incorporate them into my life. So that is what we're doing, trying to find a way to incorporate all of my passions, or some of the important ones. I love women's studies. I love Audre Lorde, Eve Ensler, Angela Davis. I love women and gender studies. I love every aspect about it. I'm very into domestic violence, finding solutions for sexual assault, abuse, different things like that. So that is initially why I decided to get into the social responsibility and sustainable communities, because going back to my life as a military spouse, domestic violence is very prevalent in our world. It's a secret. Of course, you don't want our heroes to be looked at as monsters or vicious or abusive. So I decided to kind of switch things around and went to, in a way, be an advocate for battered spouses and somehow help them with the violence they endure as military spouses, and also helping the soldiers, which is the problem, reassimilate to civilian life, everyday life, and not abuse, basically. Another thing about me is that I love reading. Of course, I picked the smuttiest book I could find. Have you guys read it? I haven't read it. Anyway, I love fashion and clothes, shopping. These are all things that I really love also. But how do you relate shopping and, magazine, glitz, glamour, hair, nails to domestic violence and military life? I have no freaking clue. But somehow, I am going to incorporate domestic violence, see? I am going to somehow incorporate all of these things to get to that, that's my cap from graduating undergrad. basically, I've had so many interactions with so many people as far as maintain different things that make it hard to get to this point. Sorry if I'm stuttering. Hard to get to this point. And there are many hiccups I've endured, such as, of course, distractions, vet visits because of the crazies. My husband, these are orders from when he was stationed in Kansas, so that's 12 hours away from my entire family and everything I know. Another hiccup was recently my surgery. Now I'm completely behind in both of my courses. And this is my secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but my mom passed away recently. And this is a box that has, all my memories of my girl in it. So these are major hiccups that have pushed me back, thrown me off my game, made me stumble, made it harder to get to that. And there are also daily interactions with people such as, indirectly, my managers at the restaurant, the people that I manage, people that we have that come to the bank, the struggle of working 2 jobs, trying to maintain a happy home and a happy husband, and also school. So there's so many extra factors that always contribute to, I feel like, in a way that work against me in so many ways, if that makes sense. I interact with my pups, my husband, bosses, employees. And we interact in so many ways as far as, I know, when it comes to fashion, I like to interact with people on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. We even interact as far as YouTube videos. I have to interact with vets and doctors and, counselors to help with grief. And there's so many connections that affect who we are and how we get to the next level. So this is my map. And actually, it kind of looks like a cluster. Okay, let me try not to use that word. It looks like a cluster. Because kind of it is. This is my brain. This is my life. This is me jumbled. This is everything. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. These are my interactions.